Hi guys, I'm here with Sebastian from OG. Welcome back to Kiev. How are you doing today?
Doing great. Happy to be back. It's been a while.
So you've just came from Katowice. Couple of words about the tournament and about your performance there.
I think it was decent overall. We had a good run. We're still improving, which is nice. Yeah, overall it was a good tournament. We also did fine. We're learning. Looking forward to the next one, which is this one, obviously.
But you guys had a slow start of the season because of holidays and everything. So do you feel like you're getting back into your good shape?
Yeah, we are definitely. I think I'm not worried at all. I think our learning curve is exactly what it's supposed to be when we're looking at what matters to us and this, winning TI a second time. Really happy. We're working hard. We're learning a lot, and we're aiming for. We're not aiming for short-term results. We're aiming to build something very solid that is gonna help us to get to the top and stay there. So far so good. I mean, obviously the results could be better, but it's just how to say, that's if you're looking for a short-term reward, which is, I mean, we're not. We're just looking to improve, and we are improving.
So only TI as main point of the season?
Other tournaments also, but improving is what we're looking at. Getting better, understanding the game better, understanding each other's better, which is what we're doing right now.
What helps you to develop this understanding, communication? What do you do to improve that?
It's been a little bit hard because we had to play with PyCat and now with ILTW. Obviously they're great players, but you change one player in a Dota team and then the whole dynamic has to be rebuilt. So that's a lot of, not wasted effort, but we have to restart from scratch every time. So that's a little bit rough sometimes, but it's just required time. So if you have time, then it's fine. What helps is pretty much, looking at your own games and trying to understand what you can do better, also looking at other top teams and trying to also see what they have been building. Now it's just hard work and patience, honestly.
What big challenges do you now face as a team? Can you name some?
I mean, right now the biggest one is probably the communication barrier with the ILTW. He has a good English in the sense that we definitely understand each other's, but when it gets to deeper conversations, it's a little bit harder. And sometimes this is what Dota requires. Also, I guess outside of the game, we can make sure we talk in a way where he understands. But sometimes in the game, the rhythm is so high. I mean, I can only imagine if I was playing, for example, with the, I learned a little bit of Spanish, so I can understand. But if I had to play with 4 Spanish people that just speaks very quickly in a game, I would not understand much. So props to him. It must be really difficult because he also has to focus on his own game. I'd say that's the biggest barrier we're facing. Besides that, it's pretty much having enough time to practice and rebuild because we just keep rebuilding. Yeah. It's good. It's humbling though for us because when you win TI, you can fall in the trap where you think that you're the best team. Had we kept going with Anna straight after, probably kept winning a little bit. Yeah, we would have. At some point, you face troubles. Now we had to face troubles right away. A lot of hardship, even though we won TI. So I'm happy for that. I think mentally we're already prepared for the next one, which is a good thing. Now we just need to be prepared Dota-wise.
But we have another half of the season on our way. Well, what are plans for those? What do we should expect from OG for the next half of the season?
I mean, a lot of good Dota. I think we keep improving, and it's just a matter of time before we start winning games very convincingly, if not tournaments. So yeah, just people should just stick with us and stick watching. I know also the fans have been talking about the games getting better and better, and it's going to keep getting better. We want it to become perfect, so we just keep improving, keep working. So
the nearest tournament is minor, obviously here in Kiev. What do you think before the start of this one, and any thoughts about the lineup or the opponents?
I mean, I think all the tournaments right now are really stacked. I mean, I know we say this every year, but it is true. Every year, the competition is even harder. This year is no different. There's a lot of good teams in this tournament. I think you don't want to look at any team and be like, it's going to be an easy 2-0, or it never happens. Obviously, our 2 biggest opponents, I think our 2 strongest opponents, at least according to the results, it's probably going to be Gambit and Vici Gaming, I would say.
Even with the stand-in Gambit, you mean?
Yeah, even with the stand-in. I don't think, I think they brought in also a very good standing. I think what Gambit has, it's not individuals. Obviously they have really good players, but it's more about, the way they play together. And I'm sure they had time to practice with them and they're probably going to play the same way. And we also really want to beat them because we've lost a lot of official games against them. So yeah, there's like some sort of something that happens in the game. There's probably something with the, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what it is, but this tournament is the tournament where we're gonna fix that situation once and for all. As for Vicha Gaming, yeah, I think they're also pretty good. They're gonna come with their own Chinese meta, what's been going on there, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
So a couple words to all the fans who will come to Kiev Cybersport Arena, who will cheer for OG. You can say it right now.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to seeing them and meeting them. Every time I went to Kiev, like I started doing tournaments in Kiev, I think 10 years ago. Yeah. It was called ASUS. It was like really small tournaments, and it was always great. Like it's honestly my favorite place to be when it comes to Dota. So I'm just looking forward to it.
Thank you for these words. Thank you very much, guys, for watching.